It's fine. Now, that's a beautiful movement of the dog there, and it's a lot easier than you would think. Is in
Straight line, isn't it?
yeah, look at that. The most visible and connected line is this one. From the tip of his head, look, whoosh, all there. So suppose you have the tip of his head there, and everything just moves downwards like that. There. So this is obviously it's not like that, and it's not this stick figure, but at least it's. Jackie, can you see?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And then you have the tail. The tail comes there, and look. Take it and do the connection of that. Look. So say from there, and then move it here, and then that, which is basically his lower jaw. Sorry, joint, not jaw, joint. And then that's really short here. And another string line, which look, it looks like they're connected. So what I mean is this one. And then the front limb. Now, that's where the issue, because I had the issue with, they didn't do this, but it's the same issue. How far is the front limb to the back limb? Now this is a very, very important feature here, because if I do it there, then I will do a much longer dog, and I will do a dog which is more in perspective. And I will see things, or I will see limbs further away. So I need to keep an eye on that and say it's, I think it's somewhere here, downwards like that, and that's down. And also, I've got that, I've got this, which is there, and now I need to get this, look, the chest, which is, it's further to the left, and it moves down and connects with the foot on the ground. So it's something like this. Now I know, that's very generic, and that's very geometric, and it's very weird at the moment. But from that general line, we can be a little bit more particular now. And then have the neck, from that movement, have the neck here, move it there, front, skull, and then from that line, which is obviously it's like a continuous line, but it's not an actual straight line. No? You have the shoulder here, which moves up, which is this. And then you have the top of the body, the upper spine there, the tail, which seems to go here, that or this, which I don't know now how to call it in dog language.
Haunch.
It's
a haunch.
Haunch. Give me 2 minutes, I'll forget it. Haunch. So the haunch. So the haunch here. And the string line of the foot here. And obviously you have loads of muscle, which is normally, on Milo I know that quite well, because it's very, very muscly. These. Then you have the bone structure there. One. Now these, the thigh, well I call it thigh, but you know what I mean, the front, which is this one here, and it's quite bony, so it's not a rounded line, it's bony, more like that. He's looking. He was sitting on it, and then we look in and what are you talking about? So there you go. And possibly that is a bit, to me, this distance is huge compared to what I see there. And that's a mistake, because obviously now I see it. This leg is there, but then this, if you drop a vertical line, look, vertical line is right where his tail roughly starts. So there. See? That's where the front, back foot, there you are. So that's the movement, and then he's doing this. So he's trying to get, obviously, to go for a hunt. So you got the chest, front leg left, upwards, right leg down is keeping the whole weight of the body. That's the structure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is so now we go, get rid of that, get rid of this, get rid of that. Now on the inside, there are plenty of shadows. I don't want to get rid of things inside, but I think, now, yeah, there are mistakes here, obviously, because I said that's it, but obviously I'm not precise there, because that, see that here, is not, that distance is a bit larger, so I will take that as a reference point. And not to forget, you have, do you remember that we said that his chest is quite, we have that on the chest, this, which is that line here, and then it's streamlined upwards like that. And then take this front leg, this line as a reference point for front. And the other thing that is very, very important is this is lower. The lowest point of the foot is down here. Then that's higher here. So you see, so what I want to say is that he's not actually, we see it from high because people are taller than dogs. So we've seen it in perspective. So these two legs, back legs, are closest to us. These are further away, which means they're higher. So the leg is higher there. And this leg, which is, as I said, is getting ready to attack. Neck. Now it's hard for me to see it from my angle, and it's hard to see it if I'm doing well, but I think obviously kind of hair, ear, which is missing here, but I'm sure that the ear is somewhere here.
That is the ear.
That is the ear? All this patch? Could be.
The vast majority of it is.
They do, yes. Most of it, yes. There. Well, we've got the movement. I think I've got it a little bit too thick here, so it looks like quite large on me. So I need to streamline it a little bit more, as in move that chest higher a bit, there. And obviously all these patches, I don't think you have to do them, but if you want, you can just do what you actually see there. But the main thing is the thrust and the movement of the body, which is really beautiful on this drawing, on the original obviously. And then the foot here. Right? And this is a very important line, although it doesn't look like, look, this one. Because that gives, again, it gives the thrust and it gives the readiness of him, of getting, you know, being ready to go and do whatever he's going to do now. And obviously his shoulder blade, I guess, that's called shoulder, on the dog as well. And the foot itself. And obviously a bit more tension on the tail. Look how tense the tail is. Well, how about we give a little bit of ground here, so he doesn't see he's not on the clouds, so he's walking on earth. Give a little bit of shadow here. Look, obviously the cast shadow of the dog on the ground here, and we bring those drawing this one. I mean the foot. Well, there you are. How about that? So see how it started. He started with a string line from the tip of his skull here, move down the line, move that, come down here, get the distance between back leg and front leg, and then be a bit more specific, because I was very generic at the beginning, and then be a bit more, obviously more detailed as we go along. Right? So less of the lines, and less of the construction lines, and be a bit more attentive on those lines and be more precise, as much as you can, obviously. And this is a beautiful line here, which is there. Yeah? Makes it more muscly, more ready for action, basically. Ready for action.
Looks like he's gonna score.
Actually, I cannot see it. Oh, no, I can see it from, because I see it from this angle. It's very different from seeing it from there. But if I go there, obviously.
He's an English pointer that wants to go to the toilet.
is it? It's a pointer, is it?
It's an English shorthead pointer.
Oh, right, I didn't know that. Well, I don't know much about dogs, to be honest. But look, now basically, yeah, to make it more like Alison saying, it's easy pointed. Well, you just have to work now on the nose, darken up, and be a bit more specific, and bring, look, the skull here. This one, this one here. And then trim it from that side there. And obviously, all that is dark. Now the eyes are somewhere there, we don't see them, but something like that. Okay. It's a quick, what, 15, 20 minutes.
I'll get going.
Sorry?
It'll be quick, I'll get going.